Hello and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2, our Mortalen playthrough. This is skipped forward in time a little bit. I've done several things between episodes and I'm going to walk you through it. A lot of it was just waiting, so I didn't want to bore anybody with it. First thing you'll notice is we have 150 colonies. Most of those colonies I got via purchasing them over time from the Shakturi and the Camino League and the Curaba Horde. Mostly just planets that were already in our systems that they had taken in a war. Um, the second thing is I, went forward in tech quite a bit. Just mostly doing research. We're pretty much to the point where we're doing the repeating techs. I did take the time to research super shields. Eventually, the Meridian shields will be better, but for the time being, these super shields are way, way better than the current iteration of Meridian shields. Like if we look at these, it's 1260 shield strength, and we look at these, it's 2200. So definitely an advantage there. I did, change all of my fleets and retrofit them, and their fleet power is much greater than they were in the past. I also restructured the invasion fleets, got rid of all the tiny ships, and just went with dreadnoughts, carriers, cruisers, and army transports. So all the larger class of ships. The other thing I did, which got me some planets, the purple guys here, you might notice they are gone now. The humans, they had 2 planets left, and they were both in my systems or systems that I used to have, so I just knocked them out of the game real quick, netted a couple planets off of that. But that's about where we left off. So if you look at the diplomatic relationships between everybody, the Shakturi are in a big war with the Ignatia Order, the Dumbarton Empire, and the Curaba Horde, who have surprisingly gotten fairly powerful. I'm not a huge fan of that. Now, one thing that I noticed here is the Curaba Horde that only has a defensive pact with the Dumbarton Empire. They do not have a pact with the Camino League or the Ignatia Order. So, if I declare war on them, the only 2 people I'll be at war with are the Horde and the Dumbarton Empire. The Horde has planets like here and like scattered inside our empire or close to our empire. So it would be really advantageous to go to war with them and knock them out of the game. Well, maybe not knock them out of the game, but not have to face the Ignatia Order right away. And we could just focus on taking out these 2 smaller empires. So to that end, before they ally up, because they do have a positive relationship with them, they are euphoric, they just don't currently have a treaty. So I'm going to declare war on them before they establish that relationship, and we're going to go to war. So that's how we're going to start this episode off, is starting the good fight, and we're only facing off against these 2 empires. So let's look at enemy targets, and we want to look for stuff that's in our empire. Like this planet here would be great. Take out. This planet actually has a lot of stuff. I want to say this system, yeah, these things are kind of a pain in the butt, but we're annoyingly kind of captured by these guys because of the gravitational well. They have several of those built up on multiple planets now, so it's a little tricky. Oh boy, I almost made a mistake there. That is the Dunbarton Empire. So war targets colonies. That's what I want. We want to invade everything we can. I don't think I need to do any bombardment. What's interesting is these are all the Curaba Horde. I don't see any or targets that aren't that. Go ahead and unpause, let the game take a little bit. Our cash flow should fix itself. I think we're going to reduce war weariness this time. Yeah, there it is. So it's back to being more positive. There's really not a lot defending over here. So one of the main reasons I redid my invasion fleets is the AI wasn't being too intelligent with it, and we were mostly just sitting outside the planets doing nothing but getting destroyed, waiting for somebody else to come clear the spaceport, and I would rather not do that. The other thing is there is a setting here that I never change. Like I say, invade colonies when clear. I really probably should change this to invade immediately, so they don't just sit there at the planet and wait for everything to get cleared. It will cost me more troops, I think, to do it this way, but that is likely the setting that is causing the behavior that I'm essentially complaining about. So let's make that change and just see how it behaves. I'll just say immediately. And that way it doesn't wait for the spaceport to get cleared out. Although now we could theoretically clear out that spaceport without much of a problem. We're going to keep churning through these techs. I'm going to pay for some crash research. 104 days is nothing. The other thing I wanted to mention that I noticed, one of the big changes they made this time around, this repeatable tech for quality used to not improve damage repair rate. It used to continually improve the quality amount that you can put on your planet. Now, that lets you scale up your population pretty much infinitely. Like, you can just keep increasing the quality, and your planets just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and better. That's gone. None of these options increase the actual planet quality anymore. There's the rate at which it improves, and then there's the damage repair rate. So these techs are much less useful than they used to be. The other piece that is new is they did move some of that stuff down here. So colony happiness 1% on this research, and it's a repeatable tech. Theoretically, if I just keep researching that over and over and over again, our colonies aren't going to get any bigger, but they will get happier and happier and happier, which allows for the tax to, shift over in that direction. So we're going to definitely, while we're at war, we're going to kind of move over to that where possible. All right, so it looks like this actually, it's an outpost, and it could be a colony. Plus 21 for the Shakturi. So let's just take a quick gander at what we got going on here. Is this one of those outposts? I think it is. We're going to abandon this. Then we're going to colonize it. Oh, no. That was my fear. So I actually can't colonize it because the Shakturi are here. And they have a research facility there, too. So that is unfortunate. I did not mean to do that. But that's all right. We'll figure it out. So we have a colony ship over here. What we need to do is scoop up some Shakturi, which conveniently are right there. We're going to move you back to fully automate for now. And then I think what we're going to need to do here is abandon this once we have this colony ship over here. I don't think there's any other... Yeah, there's nothing else in the system, so we should be able to colonize it again after we abandon it. I might be completely missing something here. Like, there might be some way to convert an outpost into a colony. If there is, I'm just missing it, but they really should add that ability to do that because, having to abandon the planet and then redo it is kind of crappy. All right, looks like we're good here. Let's take another look at the war target screen. It looks like we have a lot more available to us now. So let's just issue commands, clear and wipe all of those things out. I'm more worried about getting the colonies than I am like fighting their fleets. Their fleets will eventually come to us. And if we're really aggressively pursuing them, then even more so. Alright, so all those war targets are flagged. Hopefully we will see some invasions take place now relatively quickly. All right, you're currently over here. Maybe we don't have a lot of enemies in this area. Where is this invasion fleet? Because it looks like that planet's wide open to invade. All right, you're nowhere near it, but we are gonna go invade anyway. We'll manually issue the command. No, I'm not giving you any mining stations. Improved beam damage is going to improve our military fleet strength pretty significantly, because a lot of our ships have that type of beam weapon. All right, one advantage of doing it this way is we're taking it out before the spaceport gets destroyed, and a lot of the buildings as well. So they actually just convert over to us, and then we can retrofit them into ours. A lot of buildings seem to stay intact as well, so that's kind of nice. This planet we might need to bombard a little bit. You know what? No, actually we don't. But we do have the command to clear it out, so... I don't know what these guys are doing, why they're not attacking the actual defensive bases. Seems kind of silly to me. Here, I'm gonna manually tell them to attack this stuff because they're wasting their time. Alright, let's see what this planet has. Looks like they're already building that building. We're good. I don't remember where we left off there. Improved beam blaster range. Let's do that. That's the Titan blaster. Alright, I think we've pretty much cleared this out. Alright, so the only downside is we're not, AI doesn't seem to be scooping our troops back up. I'm not really sure why. I mean, they have plenty of troops still, so maybe they just don't need them yet. Though this guy, I'm gonna manually tell him to load up. Looks like we got stuck in an ally's gravity well, which is kind of crappy. Or maybe we didn't. Maybe we're just attacking the fleets that are around there. Right, hopefully we're going to get over here soon and finish invading this planet. The shield strength, I really don't need to be investing in this right now because we have the Citadel shields, but I might as well knock out the first rank at least. I mean, if you're right here, maybe take this planet while you're at it. Yeah, let's just go over there and invade that planet instead. Hopefully we'll have enough troops, and then we can eventually come over here and clear this one out as well. Alright. I really need to improve the engine tech, because we're not moving in as quick as we should when we get to these planets. Alright, hopefully this will swing in our favor as we land more troops. There we go. Alright, I think we got this in the bag now. Galactic Archives, huh? Alright. Of course they're offering to end the war. They're getting clobbered. I'm gonna make this my home base, just so that we're right here in range of as much as possible. Yeah, you guys are still messing around over here. I was very worried about things getting stuck in gravity wells like this, because that just puts a pause on everything. Okay, so we have taken 4 of their colonies and 4 of their colonies. I'm going to top up whatever ships that I can. My guess is these smaller fleets are the ones that are going to have the most damage, but actually they seem to be doing pretty well. Let's talk to the Ignatia Order. It looks like they're up to 200 systems, which my guess is they're taking them from the Shakturi. They're right around the same that they were, so not exactly sure where they're coming from. Looks like might be the green boys here. Alright, so the spaceport has become ours. Administration Metropolis means people are happy with us once again. You're at about half strength on your invasion force. Actually, if you're right there, go reload our troops, and then we're going to go manually invade that other planet. And then tech-wise, I'm going to need to look at the ship engines. Alright, let's go invade that. Improved hyperdrive speed is always beneficial, so I will pay for a crash research on that. Inertia cancellation, that is a tech we do not have yet, so let's add in all these engine techs real quick. We do not have this yet. This generates fuel. Let's just queue up some of that older tech. The nice thing is the Ignatia Order can't really do anything about this. They're in a defensive pact with them now, but they weren't when we declared war. So we definitely can't go to peace for a while, just because we need to stay engaged with... we need to take them out as much as possible. Alright, these gravity wells are causing us some grief. Alright, this is the one we manually invaded. Oh. They got some defenses over here. Actually, it's one of their invasion fleets. And they can't jump away. So we might actually be wiping them out. Hopefully we take this out. It has 1 troop on it, which isn't, you know, anything crazy, but there we go. Go load up as many troops as we can off this planet. And we'll set you back to invade. Hopefully they keep at it. Oh, looks like we're jamming another, or not jamming. Yes, they are jump block now. Okay. These guys are gonna invade our planet. I wonder if they're reconsidering now that we have a presence here. So if they land a troop on this planet, I think we immediately engage all of their ships here. I wonder, are they at war with... They shouldn't be at war with them, right? They just have all these troops piling up here. I forgot about this. So we need to bring this guy back to all the way over here. Which one was it? Here? Yeah. So let's get over here. We're gonna need to convert this to a colony. All right, you're still trying to get to Firmus 1, which is the other planet in that system we were looking at. I think we're just waiting to see if they are silly enough to attack. If they attack, it's not gonna go well. All right, I think they're moving off now. Why off 1? Where's that at? I suppose it really doesn't matter. All right, we're getting some new bombardment tech. Should definitely have that up on the list there. We could focus on military damage, which will make the bombarding do a lot less. Well, it won't do less to the population, but it'll do more to military than populations, which should clear it out quicker. This is nicer because it reduces the amount of quality loss when we bombard a planet, which makes it more attractive to recolonize afterwards. All right, looks like we're clearing out their capital system, or at least trying to. Let's focus fire. These ships have become a lot more durable with the better shielding. I mean, they're still not, you know, amazing or anything, but they're better. All right. Of course, they want to end the war. They're losing pretty hard. Looks like we're actually capturing a fair amount of ships too, which is interesting. Our economy is thriving, which is kind of shocking given the state of where we're at. Somehow we are... let's go ahead and load up whatever troops we can again. Wait, who did I tell? Okay. I had the right things. Alright, you guys can go back, not invading, go back to attacking. So their capital is ready to be sacked. We just gotta find a way to get over there. Yeah, these poor ships that are like completely out of fuel. Clearly, got some issues there. That won't be a problem once we get the fuel generator. You know, I should crash research this. There's no reason. I don't know why the AI is not. I feel like I had it set for that. Alright, so this is good for the humans. Ikaru, really good. Alright, so this is another outpost that could be a actual planet. I just need to find a Ikaru passenger. Let's abandon this and colonize with that. And then we need to build another colony ship. So let's go to one of our, I don't know, like our capital, and we'll just build a couple colony ships. I feel like we're probably going to need a couple. Everybody's really happy so far. Alright, let's pop you back to fully automate, although I may manually send you to the capital. You got 49,000. That should be enough to come over here and invade. Alright, I think I'm really liking that setting being different and invading immediately. That avoids most of my problems that I was having. I'm sure we're losing more troops. Well, I guess maybe not if you count the troops that get destroyed in orbit, just sitting there doing nothing. Alright, we're going for the throat. We're going for their capital. Let's sort this by suitability. Alright, we could definitely colonize that. These plus 18s are fine as well. Alright, another outpost that could be a colony. Alright, let's take a look at enemy targets. Like there's some more planets that are queued up now. We might have to move some of our fleets around to get in range of these, because I think some of them are too far out of range of any of our current fleets, or our fleets are just tied up, one of the two. Alright, looks like we are here, ready to invade. Got some pretty good defense there. I'm hoping we're landing more and more troops. Looks like we are. I think this is rolling in our favor now. Hopefully we'll preserve some planet structures. Alright, looks like we did. Alright, we're going to set this as your home base. Looks like he's immediately hopping to another planet. Very negative, but hopefully we'll eventually swing positive. Well, looks like you're just going for it. That's fine. We'll just build more manually. It looks like we're the colony ships that I manually built are... Oh, independent colony. Looks like they're not happy enough with us. get this built up. That's consuming a lot of troops on this planet. Well, maybe not as many as I thought. Oh no, we're about to lose a ship. We're not. And with any luck, we'll take these guys out. Looks like we did. We have a lot of troops just scattered about. I would think we'd start scooping them up. All right, let's see how many. You got 4 systems left. You got 15. So we are definitely putting the squeeze on them. There's all 4 systems. We already have all 4 flagged for invasion. We're good there. The only ones we're not good at is over here. Yeah, we just don't have any fleets within range, so we might have to get some invasion fleets parked up here. All right, let's increase the storage, although I don't really think that does much of anything. So I'm curious to see if that 1% improvement is a flat 1%. Like, if we look at our planets, we look here, we could see, is that like a +1, or is it 1% of the current positive attitude? Because 1% would be incredible. I actually don't know how exactly where you can see happiness. I mean, I know it says they're happy and a +13, but where's the actual percentage? Maybe it's just under our bonuses. Colony happiness, 18%. We'll see if that goes up to 19%. All right, this planet is causing me a lot of grief. Part of me wants to invade it, even though it's an ally. All right, well, while we're here, I'm going to manually scoop up some of these troops. All right, now we can flip back to invasion. I'm actually gonna make this my home planet, because then they might actually go invade something nearby. Oh, that's a home planet there. Did we lose a planet? And so our general has died at, and then it was blank. Right, you have no mission, which means you're up here too. So let's actually move you one of these systems that we just captured. Wait, are these not in my control? No, they are. All right, war awareness is building a little bit. So I'd really like to at least close off one of the wars. Preferably with these guys because they're weaker. Alright, we do have an invasion fleet headed this way. Where's this at? This is right by our capital. Well, kind of. I'm actually going to send a defensive fleet in, even though that's not really what that's for. All right, looks like we got some techs queued up just to finalize them. All right, what was I looking at here? This is a planet that's jamming us up a little bit. There's got to be an invasion fleet nearby here. All right, DFO1, you are going to come and manually wipe out this stuff. Pop it back to automatic after that. But it's right there. There's no reason I can't go clear that out. They say the best defense is a good offense, so. Alright, so it looks like our biggest issue is a lot of our invasion fleets are just out of fuel because they are stuck in gravity wells. And that we just have to kind of wait out for them to, you know, get out of range. Alright, what's Attack Fleet 3 doing? Looks like we were clearing out this planet, which we did. Take a look at how everybody else is doing. These guys are about the same, 30 colonies left. 209, so they grew a fair amount, and they only took one from here. So, yeah, they're actually beating the Shakturi. Let's look at the victory condition. We can see we're in the lead, but not by as much as you would hope. We're going to have to go to war with these guys next, but I just need to clear out all of their allies. Alright, looks like we cleared out that planet. Pop you back to defend. We got a couple planets here we've been colonizing. We are up to 176. I'm going to sort by population. Just go down to the bottom and make sure that we have these buildings built. They will ultimately build them automatically, but they won't until the population gets much higher. And I'd rather get it now. Alright, that should be good for now. Let's look at our colony ships, because there's definitely some that I deliberately made for these outposts. So was this one of the outposts that was like a plus 30 for Akaru? Yes. I need to find an Akaru planet with a decent population. I'm looking for their icon, and I'm not really seeing much. Let's see if they exist over here, but I don't think in enough quantity to scoop up anything from the planet. This should be enough. So Ishandru Pekka 4. Yeah, let's load up some Akaru there. Alright, all good on that front. So Usul's always going to be an outpost. You are Xenox. So we just need a Xenox population. Which, I mean, that's pretty plentiful. I think this one's pretty bad as well. Yeah, I don't think any of these are going to be positive. You definitely could be. It said Camino. But are they the best population for this planet? Maybe. Alright, let's go find a large population of Caminos. There they are. Go ahead, load them up, and then that should be all of the current outposts that need to be converted into colonies. Alright, we took this out. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't remember what we did. All right, invasion fleets are looking a little bit light, but not completely drained. They are loading troops back up, so take that as a win. Looks like we might be down to just 2 planets left for these guys. Where's the nearest attack fleet? I'd like to clear that out. I mean, an invasion fleet could definitely take that out on its own, but you're within range. Why would you not be clearing this out? Oh, that guy got pretty banged up. Oh wow, looks like we are just demolishing a pile of trading ships here. That seems absurd. Alright, so that's cleared out. Hopefully an invasion fleet will get close enough to do something about that soon. Alright, so I think in preparation for the next war, I'm definitely going to have to build more invasion fleets. Because half of them are just perpetually stuck in a gravity well. So I'm going to build 4 more right now. We have the money. No reason we shouldn't. Where did we leave off? Invasion Fleet 8. So alright, they'll get built up and then hopefully we'll be in a better position. I might want, once I get these all built up, I might want to retrofit my ships. Well, maybe after Advanced Energy Secrets gets done. Because self-fuel generation would be massive. We don't have to really worry about fuel ships anymore. Yeah, I'm not ending the war, buddy. The war will end when you are gone. Alright, nice. That's all cleared out. So I think they just have the 1 planet left and we are actively invading it now. And we've already cleared the defenses. Yep, there's the invasion fleet right there. So this might be the end of the Dumberdine Empire. I shouldn't say might be, it will be the end. As long as I have enough troops on. Oh, what the heck? Oh, those sneaky people. They landed their troops on the planet. So they're probably gonna get to keep it. Alright, the game has completely locked up on me. I'm guessing it's because the Dumberdine Empire got wiped out, and it's just like calculating all of that changing. So just gonna give it a couple minutes to snap out of it. Alright, because we have completely destroyed the Dumberdine Empire. Looks like we are out of that. We have invaded, taken over. Oh, it did go to us. Alright. I didn't think that was gonna happen. But now we can focus our efforts on the Kuroba Horde. I don't know why our cash flow went to 0. It's a little surprising, I guess. this stage of the game, we have plenty of money, so I'm not worried about that. Except for the fact that I think it will start reducing our troops, which is always very concerning. Alright, so these invasion fleets have no mission. What I need to do is position them in a spot where we're closer to enemy planets. Alright, looks like we took this over. Go ahead and set this as my home base for at least 2 of these fleets. Actually, let's move some of our attack fleets over here as well. Because that should bring us up in that that region, and we should be within range of invading and attacking some of these targets then. Then with this guy over here. Where were we just at? Was it over here? Yeah. Alright, so this is going to be one of our main bases now. Our foothold in the area. I'm making +1 cash flow. I mean, that seems perfect. Alright, let's issue commands to clear all this stuff out and invade all this stuff. Now we should be in range. Once I get through this current chunk of tech research, I'm going to swap it and not just do 1 at a time, but split it to like 3 at a time. Alright, looks like Invasion Fleet 1 is headed over there. Let's see where they're at. Alright, they'll get there relatively soon. War Weirdness is -10, which isn't great, but it's definitely not the worst. The Kuraba Horde has some serious war weariness, so they are way worse off than we are. They're down to 13 planets. These guys are down to 7 planets. Yeah, this is going to be our next target. They're who I'm most worried about. Keeping up with it. The Shakturi supremacy is getting beat up pretty bad. I should definitely be able to support more fleets after these wars are over. So hopefully we'll be able to position ourselves back over in this area and be able to really press on taking them over. The other thing I could potentially do, no, they have a defensive pact, so I guess it really doesn't matter. We'd be going to war with the Camino League anyway, but they only have 30 planets, so I'm not overly worried about that. Alright, we've taken this planet now. So what are our different fleets doing? This guy got pretty banged up. Let's rebuild some of those ships. I'm guessing a lot of them are just stuck in gravity wells. These guys are starting to load troops, which is good. Alright, well, if you're going to be here, one thing I could do, it would upset them, but I really don't care that much. We keep getting stuck in gravity wells like this. I think we're just going to have to invade the planets that have the gravity wells. I mean, there's a lot of troops in there. So let's just head over here. And we're just going to invade it. Not declare war, just invade the planet. It'll ruin our reputation, but that'll all take back up in time. Alright, looks like you're going to invade a planet. Why are more attack fleets not clearing out stuff. I have them flagged to clear out defenses. We just not have enough parked over here? Like, here's attack fleet 5. Definitely within range of this. I mean, maybe there's just nothing to clear out anymore. I don't know why this many fleets are simultaneously invading this planet. I'm just gonna tell it to invade now. Be done with it. Maybe we'll retain the spaceport, although it looks like it's getting destroyed pretty bad. Oh yeah, it's gone. No, no, no. I am instructing you to move here. Can I just invade this planet? This one ship? Well, that's not what I meant to click, but that's alright. Take a look at our colony ships. I think we have them parked in various spots. Right, let's go to, we have sorted by population. So Windus, you are our, you Camino? No. That's interesting. That ends up being better. Alright, we'll move this guy here. Aro. Alright, we'll move you here. And then Camino has to be here. I don't know. I don't know where that Camino was supposed to go. That ain't it. Just invade this planet and be done with it. Invade it now. Let's bombard it, I guess. Alright, apparently it wanted those troops wiped out. Or the shield knocked down. Alright, we'll see if we come to regret that, but we did take over one of the Ignatia Order's planets. I imagine they're not overly happy with us. Alright, how's the invasion fleet situation? Looks like there is some invading going on. Alright, looks like 1 and 6. Let's try to keep these fleets as populated as possible with troops, so I'm going to reload as many troops as it'll let me. Oh, come on, where are the other... Why aren't they scooping them up yet? I think we could definitely build a spaceport here. Would this be a larger one or a regular size one? I'm not sure. Let's actually queue up all the spaceports that we can. Because it's just money and we have pretty much unlimited that. Yeah, it looks like large spaceport is what it's willing to build over there. Alright, we're back to like significant cash positives, even with war weariness. I guess we'll get superior jamming done before we retrofit. But then I definitely want to queue up a couple optimal populations, some epic leaders. And eventually we're probably going to have to go to war with the Shakturi, so we might as well upgrade all of this stuff as well. What else do we want to queue up? Rift Strider Mastery, that's good. Super Soldiers, definitely not going to hurt. I could research Planet Destroyer, but I really don't know what the point of that would be at this stage of the game. Do improved attack, because we're doing a lot more attacking than we are defending. And then bombardment will do more military damage. Alright, that should be enough queued up. Once the next 2 techs are done, I will switch this to researching 3 techs at a time. I'm hoping once these fleets finish repairing that they will start invading, because I think this is parked. Oh, maybe not. I thought they were parked more up in this area where the enemies are. Alright, I'm going to set the home bases over here, so maybe they'll be better positioned to go start invading stuff. Because right now I think they're just too far out of range to do anything. Where's this at? Oh, it's kind of right over where this guy's at. Right, we should be able to wipe these guys out pretty cleanly at this point. I don't like how scattered my systems are. I'd prefer them be more consolidated, but that's fine. Pretty much have a ring around there, all of my enemies. Alright, so everything's up there. I'm just going to issue command to go invade this planet. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're just kind of like trickling in. This is the stupid gravity wells. Alright, my guess is we're starting to clear this out a little bit. So, this is kind of silly. Like, this planet... Well, I guess there's a gravity well here. But it would have been good to, like, move over here and support that. Is there an attack fleet nearby? You're pretty close. Oh, it looks like you're actually already headed over there. Alright, now that we're repositioning over in this area, we're starting to actually get some invasions going on. Oh, we're getting cleaned up. They are way more defended than I thought they would be. Never mind. We are no longer getting beat up. I wonder if this will stay intact. Oh, we took over multiple planets at the same time. Nice. Alright, let's build that. Let's build this. We do that. There, we held on to some of these space bastions that were attacking us. Actually, you can reload up a bunch of troops. Because they're pretty happy overall. Galactic Diplomatic Center, that's nice. Extra colony happiness and stuff. Alright, so we just finished the last tech that we really wanted to research before retrofitting our ships. Although I do not want to issue... I don't want to retrofit everything now, and then all of our ships stop invading because they're busy retrofitting. So I'll retrofit after this war is done. I'm going to go into my policy settings under research. I'm going to up this to 3 and then leave it automated. Although the automation, unless they changed it, doesn't do recurring text. So I still have to manually queue all that stuff up. Alright, let's scoop up as many of these troops as we can. Like we got a lot of new locations to build stuff. Alright, they're down to the last 5 planets. Hopefully we'll get those cleared out pretty soon. Alright, we definitely got to get some sort of attack fleets over here to clear this stuff out. Right, you're not really doing anything too important. Come on over here and clear this out. You have no mission at all. Tells me you definitely have time and availability to go attack. Oh, and you were really close by. Number 5. Like it. Alright, well, there's no reason Invasion Fleet 2, who's right nearby, they absolutely could just go invade this planet and be done with it. I don't know why we wouldn't be doing that. Now, you guys seem like you're populated enough. I'm gonna tell you to go invade this planet. Alright, hopefully we'll get lucky and be able to jump out of here without any interference. I'm gonna tell these guys to go invade this planet. We'll see if they manage to do that. Alright, looks like we mostly cleared that out, but we left the spaceport for whatever reason. Invasion Fleet 11, I'm actually going to tell you to invade this planet. Might lose a lot of troops at some of these. Oh, it did finally crash research them. Just waited till they were over 50-60% before it did it. I don't know why. We have more than enough money. Alright, enemies down to their last 2 planets, I think. And this one, I thought we were already invading. I mean, you're right there. All right, let's take a quick gander at these ships. Why did they stop? We told you to come there. Aro was here. Alright, I'm gonna go take out this spaceport just because it's annoying me. That must be our guardian point defense shooting these little ships. Alright, here we are. Now we've got the rest of our fleet showing up. Maybe they'll just destroy these guys along the way. Alright, there we go. Spaceport's going down. Oh, I bet you these newer fleets that I built, I didn't modify the setting. Yeah, it's invade when clear. Okay, so that was the Kuraba Horde. Wow, I'm surprised it didn't lag for a while when they died. Alright, well, we're just going to change all these settings real quick. Immediately. We have 12 here. Alright, everybody should be automatic for the most part now. Alright, it said we eliminated them, although it still shows us at war with them, so maybe there is some background processing that still needs to happen before it catches up and realizes they're actually gone. But I would have to say overall that went exceptionally well. Definitely better than I thought it was going to go. All right, looks like we got mining stations moving over to us. Is this all cleared out now? I think it is now. Yes. No. Nope. Still Kuraba Horde here. Still there. It says we're at war still. Alright, so I think I'm going to have to do... between episodes, I'm going to redesign my fleets. They'll retrofit in their own time. I'm going to maybe leave the game paused until it calculates that the Kuraba Horde are gone now, and then let that sort itself out, get our war weariness down. And then if we look at our next closest enemy, 215, that's actually down a little bit from what they were. So with any luck, we might be able to pretty quickly rebound from this war and go after the Ignatia Order next, which is the runner-up. I think the next war should be the one that defines victory. I feel like I'm in a pretty good spot, but we are technically behind them militarily, so we're at 38 million and they're at 47 million that we're aware of. They might have more than that, you know, I don't know for sure. So yeah, it looks like it finally caught up on the calculation there. So war weariness is over, everything else okay. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.